Okay, 33rd Sunday of Ordinary Time. It shows, we're going to give this to you later on. Okay, so this is where it starts. But you see, this is easy if it's predictable. But did you know we have 3 years, A, B, and C?
The cycle.
The cycle. So there's 3 cycles. It depends on the cycle. So which cycle are we in right now?
C.
We're on cycle C. So this is not where we read from, right? You see it on the ambo, it's thick and stuff. It's called the lectionary. Okay, so the lectionary sometimes would have reading A, B, or C. So if you don't know, you come up there, you're new, you go there, and then there's multiple choice. So which was the correct answer? So just by knowing which calendar year, which liturgical year it is, C, you already know it's the C. Okay, so that's why we discussed the liturgical calendar. There's also a little bit, for the ladies here, we try to match the colors.
Yeah.
So like for during Lent, we wear something purple, so it enhances, like the awareness of people. It's like, hey, it's white or something like that. Oh, why red today? Like a little accent like that. Oh, because I know, it's the red part of that liturgical year. So this is very important. Okay, but I'm not going to be really touching on that. And then, so since this is the year, I'm going to zero in on the Mass right now. So okay, this is not my slide, but, okay, so the Mass. So there's 4, actually, some people say there's 5 parts of the Mass, but I say there's 4. Okay, there's 4. I have a graphic for a hamburger, but it's not here right now. Just imagine a double patty hamburger. Double patty hamburger, okay? So the bread on top, it's the introductory rite. Okay? You're not really gonna get full with the first layer of the bread, right? But the 2 patties in there, that's the meat. Okay? And what's that? It's the liturgy of the word and the liturgy of the Eucharist. So that's your double patty, okay? And then the bottom bread would be your closing rites, concluding rites. Okay, so that's the Mass. So I'm not gonna give you the bread and then the second patty. I'm gonna give you the first patty because that's where we are at. Okay, the liturgy of the word. Now, liturgy of the word has 8 parts. Okay, so this is where you're gonna commit. So that's why you have to remember. So after the opening prayer, okay, so they process and all that, and then we have the glory, and then penitential rite and the glory, and then we people. When are you gonna get up there? Right? When are you gonna get up there? Okay. So prior to the first reading, there's the prayer. It's called the opening prayer. Okay, you're gonna get up there, and then the first reading. Okay, the first reading we already know. Normally it's from the Old Testament, right? So that's gonna be covered by Lector 1. Okay, that's gonna be covered by Lector 1, and then there's the Psalm. If there's a cantor, which we already know we always have an active music ministry, okay, they do the psalm. They sing, or if they don't know how to sing, they can read it. But if there's no cantor, who does it? Lector 1 does it, okay, Lector 1. So that's the first reading, then psalm. What comes next?
Second reading.
Second reading. Second reading is normally taken from?
New Testament.
The New Testament, okay. Very, very beautiful. I wish I could just ramble on about the Bible, but yes. Okay, so second reading. And then after that, there's the gospel acclamation, and then, like the Alleluia, and then go. And then there's the gospel. We don't touch the gospel, okay? It's just deacon or father, okay? We don't touch that, okay? Homily also, we don't do that, okay? So profession of faith, that's the I believe in God the Father Almighty, okay? And then the last part of the liturgy of the word, that's the 8th part. It's called the general intercessions, normally called as prayers of the faithful or petitions. Are we still gonna do that? Yes and no. If the deacon is there, he does the petitions or the general intercession or the prayers of the faithful. But if he's not around, who does that?
Lector 2.
Lector 2. Okay? Yumi, I'm not going to be able to remember all of these things. Don't worry, I have a YouTube video covering that. It's not perfect, Okay, and it's done 3 years ago. There might be some errors in it, but it's basically 80% accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, all the movements and all that, it's all there. Don't worry, I have it covered. Okay, and I have it in my blog also. I printed my article, so you can read this at home. I'll have you bring this. So, why did I do this? Because when I was a new lector, I was so lost. So, you know, my coordinator would assign me this week, and then I wouldn't be able to serve again in 4 weeks. So like, what did we just do? What am I gonna do? So that video can help you. Oh, okay, quickly remember. It's just 12 minutes. And you could fast forward and stuff like that. Oh, if I'm lecture 1, I could just watch this. If I'm lecture 2, I could just watch this, okay? All right. So that's basically the liturgy of the word. So that's the Mass, the liturgy of the word. And then we have the part, this is not really lecture duty, you know, the announcements. But before, when we didn't have a deacon, we would have lector 1, read the announcements, okay? So our job is easy right now because we have Deacon Gary, but if ever, you know, he gets sick or he's not around, you have to be able to pick it up, okay? So again,
well, actually, I think Father's going to do that.
or Father now, yeah, so.
So I don't anticipate the readers having to do the announcements.
Okay, good, so, okay, before we were very lean, so, so, okay, one note, if you're gonna be reading the prayers of the faithful, if you're lector 2, before you go, you know, before Mass starts, go over the binder. We have a binder, Bob's gonna cover more detail about this, but please do read the prayers of the faithful to practice, especially the names of people. If you see a Filipino name, please approach a Filipino during the Mass and then say, how do you pronounce this? Okay? Or, you know, actually Mexicans, you know, Hispanics and Filipino, it's the same accent. We don't have long A's, okay? Our vowels are not long. It's always short. So, okay? O. Okay? So, remember that, I'm giving you a tip. Okay? We don't, in Filipino and in Hispanic language, we don't have a long A, long E, long I, long O, long U. Okay? It's always a short. Okay? So, you hear at Mass, for example, Simbang Gabi. Simbang Gabi. You listen to Simbang Gabi. If you say Simbang Gabi, it's just long. That's different. Because Gabi, the Filipinos are gonna,
It's a root crop.
because it's a root crop. It's a taro. So Simba is Mass. So Mass of the taro, yam. This is how that's how, you see? You understand? Yeah, so please, yes it is, right? So if you ever, why is that's so funny about that? Makes sense to me, Simbang Gabi, but if it's, alright? So it has, so that's the reason why we want you guys to prepare, okay? The Filipinos also,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Filipinos are notorious for like this, the reading, right? And everything. You have, please, because it's very distracting if we, you know.
Like fell or feel.
Yeah.
Huh? You fell? Like, oh, I feel. So
Yeah.
Filipinos are, so because we shortened it, so instead of feel, fell, and it's different. And fell is
Yeah. So
Feel.
yeah. Okay, we're not gonna do accent training. If you want, I can teach you, but you know, but yeah.
I thought it's included.
I actually can help you.
That's the,
Yeah, I actually can help you. But yeah, I'm not gonna cover that. So do you have any questions? That's my short piece on the Mass and the liturgy of the word, because I know you're here for the cues, the mechanics and stuff like that.
And you talked about what happens during the Sunday Mass.
Yes.
You know, we have 2 readings.
Right.
But
Good
I'm probably
question.
the only one here. because
Yeah.
The daily
Good
Mass,
question.
we only have 1 reading.
Yes, one reading.
So we only have normally.
Yes, yes,
Unless there's church
Yes.
readings.
yes.
So only like 1 lecture. So we do both.
Yes.
First reading, the psalm, and then we do the Hallelujah.
Yes,
If we're doing the Hallelujah, we have to sing.
yes.
We don't
Yes.
have to sing. We have to sing.
You
actually,
don't. Yeah, you don't have to sing it. But if you
we
can
don't
sing
read
it,
you don't sing it, right?
Pardon me? You
If it's
can,
not sung,
You can read it, yeah.
can read it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can,
can-
but the Alleluia itself, you have to sing it.
no, you don't have to.
I think
How?
you have to.
Yeah.
It
No.
doesn't
No.
liturgically
Yeah.
have to be sung,
No.
Yeah.
but
No.
it is really
I thought
encouraged
you
to
have to
be.
omit
Yes.
it if not sung.
No,
Okay.
no, okay.
Learn something.
so-
Unless there's another rule that I didn't learn
No.
about.
Yeah.
but-
No. No, and then, yeah, that's a good point. There's not only the Sunday Mass, there's also special masses. So if you get assigned to special masses, it's a different order as well.
Yeah.
So like if you get assigned to Lenten Mass, like Palm Sunday, it's different. Okay, there's a narrator, it's longer and stuff like that. But we have special training for that. Okay, we have special training for that, and don't worry, we will take care of you. We won't allow it that you would lose space there. Okay, unless it's your own, right? You did not take things to heart. Yeah, and I believe in what Father said. You have to walk the talk, right? You have to. In psychology, you call that cognitive dissonance. You know what's right. You know what's right, but your hands don't do it. St. Paul also said that. And another note about, like St. Paul saying, not everything legal is beneficial. Okay? You find that actually in scripture as well. Not everything legal is beneficial. It doesn't mean that, I'm allowed to wear whatever I want. This is a free country. It's legal, but is it beneficial for the community? It's legal for me to sit anywhere I want, as a lector and as a minister, but is it beneficial? If you are causing unnecessary distraction, right? Is it beneficial? No, it's not beneficial to the congregation. So, just be mindful. So that's why we're setting the standards right now. We're telling you what the standards are. Okay? So, bring it on to Bob. Yes, sir. Bob. Yeah. He's gonna cover the particulars, the mechanics and the cues.
Alright.